non-alcoholic. I've dated too many alcoholic girls. I have PTSD. Can't do it anymore.
Hey, it's the God Awful Gospel Hour, and Harvey Weinstein is innocent.
Yeah, we can finally have good movies again.
Yeah.
Is that why Quentin Tarantino scrapped his idea for the movie critic?
Yeah, maybe he knew some shit was
free,
coming
and now
on.
he can make his foot movie about loofahs and ferns. I'm free now.
Yeah, I think everybody, we just need to not pretend like it's a coincidence that he went away and movies went to shit.
Yeah.
The Hollywood team.
I'm here to do two things. Make
jerk off in
movies.
plants and make good movies.
I'm all out of ferns. So we have Heath Underhill here.
Heath returns.
Are you gonna? Can you do the Cleveland impression the entire show? I was listening to the last one you were on, and I was like, that was perfect.
Cleveland impression?
That's nasty, Peter.
That's nasty, Peter.
Oh, Peter.
Next time you come on,
Shut the window. You're letting all the stank out.
Next time you come on, we're just gonna say it's Cleveland. Cleveland's here from the Family Guy show. That's nasty. You might end up being. Remember, you were gonna do the show with the other Heath.
Yeah.
You might end up being the only Heath soon.
I hope so.
Because you're about to meet him in the middle of looking like a potato.
Yeah.
He's starting to get all puffy, and you're losing weight.
I think, he's from Alabama. I think he's just finally getting calories.
Maybe you guys will cross paths, and you'll be a skinny little boy.
I watched his, everybody talk, you guys were saying, his last Kill Tony was really bad. I watched it. It wasn't that bad.
No, it was all right. His minute was fine.
Yeah.
They were just giving him shit about missing the flight, and he was acting like a nervous kid because that sucks.
Yeah, he's like 21.
They were fucking with him.
Somewhere around there.
That crew of people, you need to be like Hunter S. Thompson levels of getting fucked up. Like when you go on Rogan, they just throw weed and whiskey at you.
I think you either got to go all in one way or just be like, I'm sober. And they're like, well, Sunset Strip's down the street.
Right. I heard that whenever you were there on Monday, once everybody was done, they're like, get out, get out, get out.
Yeah.
That's how they do the open mic. Yeah. As soon as you get done, they make you leave.
Yeah, right.
A guy with toe shoes and a gi will escort you out.
he does a little throw.
Yeah, you get out or choked out.
Judo
Pick
throw.
one. You want to get choked out or thrown out?
Yeah. Well, did you ever see the End of the World podcast? You've seen that, right?
I've heard of the End of the World and I've heard of podcasts.
Okay, so on election night 2016. Rogan did a live podcast at the Comedy Store.
That was when Bill Burr was like, you dressed up like a paper boy.
Yeah, he told him the Little Rascals hat and all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, so a couple of open micers kind of got out onto the stage and sat there acting like idiots for part of it. And I feel like Rogan learned some lessons at the Comedy Store, and that's why security is just so locked down and tight for a lot of reasons.
Well, there's a lot more homeless. Well, no, I don't know. Sunset Strip.
I like the security, man. It's nice performing for an all-white crowd.
I was trying to think of an instance where saying somebody did something white is even good at all anymore. Like, I've only heard it as an insult over the last, 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
That's white shit.
Mm-hmm. Making a casserole.
You can't
I don't want a non-white person making me a casserole.
Church lady potato salad with chives. There's a lot of mayonnaise.
It's not even real chives. It's just...
So you're going tonight to Mothership?
Yep. I'm going to see if I can... I don't think I did that great on the last one, but I need to see if they liked me. Because I'm pretty sure I got help because I did a show with a guy.
Yeah.
And the next week, I sign up for Mothership. I get on Mothership, and he's on the same...
Harvey Weinstein just called us and told us to have you on today.
Yeah,
so there's people.
Well, I sucked his deformed weird penis, so I better be on this podcast.
What's this thing from Silence of the Lambs called? Put Heath on the show.
So why does it taste like
to put
vinegar?
you in a hole in the ground? When I went last week to do Sandjack, there's no Sandjack this week, but I went out Sunday night after doing this. I didn't try for Mothership; it was too late. But Sand Jack was full. It was the Moon Tower Comedy Fest. Dr. Phil, whatever, Adam Ray was at Mothership, so there was no comedy crowds anywhere else. So I went to a shitty mic on the east side, and then I came back to see, because I was 30th at Sand Jack, but it was over. Then I went to Shakespeare's, and the whole show got pushed back. And I ended up getting cornered by this guy from the state of Jefferson.
What?
There's a place in Northern California, Oregon called the State of Jefferson. And it's an autonomous collective of hippie mountain people that don't believe in government or municipal anything.
Yeah,
like a bunch
or
of,
deodorant with aluminum
They
in
won't
it.
even let them run like water pipes through under there with anything. They hate everything. And he had
Nice.
like on
Like
a
sovereign
handmade-
citizen shit.
Yeah,
Like you,
but a whole gang of them.
are you engaging in commerce?
But
You know,
they seem hippie-ish. They don't have like a militia or any bad intent.
I like that better than like the 400-pound pro-gun guys.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, just leave us alone.
that's the only way I can defend myself is with an AR-15.
I mean, he had clothes, handmade clothes, so they got that going. They got water, fresh water coming down.
when
off
all the
the
shit
mountain.
collapses, though, that might be the place to go, dude.
He was interesting.
Yeah, you take your guns and you fuck those people up. So you have
But then he started talking about having an AR under his shawl and shooting up 6th Street and how you could make dynamite.
And then you're
blow
just
up
like, oh, okay.
the water
Yeah.
supply of California. And I was like, are you Lex Luthor? Are you hippie Lex Luthor? Mr. Luthor? We're going to start doing a mandatory gratuity QR code for every episode of this show now. I heard that you can do that.
Oh, speaking
Yeah.
of Jew stuff, I listened to the last episode.
Yeah.
And I'd like to renegotiate my February compensation.
Oh, no.
See?
Percentage
Josh,
Right
Shooting
now,
yourself in the
or
foot.
you want to wait till February? You might want to wait and renegotiate then. You can only renegotiate once. So
It's like
leave it-
fish. What's the market value? What's the market value going to be in a week?
I thought you were going to help me set it up for free. So that's a bad deal.
I didn't say that. I don't remember that. I must have been high or drunk. Or,
No, you're replacing
Okay.
someone who needs a ride because I'm not driving around beforehand. So
Nice.
there's actually going to be 4 comedians because I have to set up church benches. And
You don't have to be all that funny to make it in comedy. You just have to have a car
Yeah.
and show up when you're supposed to show up.
be an adult. Not be the good Heath, not the
Yeah.
dirtbag Heath.
You have to
That
be-
can't even fucking get on a plane.
Was that Dan Ninan's secret? Was that he just had a car, so he showed up?
I'm not gonna trash talk the other Heath because there's only a few of us,
Yeah,
and also
Y'all
I've
stick
got a
together.
plan in the background
yeah. You and Harvey.
to get rid of everyone else stands in my way.
There can be only one.
We had our 15th anniversary yesterday, my wife and I, and it's the Ruby anniversary. You're supposed to give her a Ruby.
Your 15th.
Yeah, but we have a 25-year-old cat named Ruby that I'm hoping dies soon.
How much does
So I'm hoping to get rid of a Ruby.
how
for
much
our
does a Ruby
15th
cost?
anniversary. I don't know. A tiny little piddly one.
Yeah. How big does the ruby have to be?
We haven't done any of those. I didn't.
Has to
do
be
If you
that.
piss out a
$15,000?
bloody kidney stone, does that count as a ruby?
Oh yeah, just keep the blood on there. Yeah. And
I
then
named it after you, honey.
The couple's you're supposed to give the couple crystal, and I was like, well, I want to go to New Mexico and do crystal meth together. That'll be a bonding
yeah,
experience.
There you go. Just go to a strip club, find a stripper named Crystal, get a dual lap dance.
I heard that in New Mexico after Breaking Bad, like they came out with like a blue meth, like a real
Yeah.
based on Breaking Bad. It's like,
As
will
seen on
consumerism
TV.
never end? It's like,
There's so many drug stores now around everywhere here. There's at the Eeyore's birthday party yesterday. They had like a custard stand of weed custard.
Oh my god.
Just Austin doesn't give a fuck anymore.
I really
was
don't think you
yesterday.
should be able to go to a gas station and buy something that'll put you on another planet.
Yeah. You just get enough gas to go drive away somewhere. Don't do that shit here.
Here's some kratom. It's basically heroin or whatever. Have you ever done kratom?
Mm-mm.
No.
I knew a guy that did kratom like every day. I was like, I think that might be addictive. I don't-
That's a hard sell. Everyone I hear about it seems like an asshole.
He got a
Pro.
DUI. He got a DUI for being on Robitussin. I was like, dude, you can't drink like a man.
Casey
What are you
Rocket?
doing?
Are you talking about Casey
Robo
Rocket?
tripping?
No, it's another guy. I remember. So when I was in high school, somebody told her, dude, you can get high off of cough syrup. And
Yeah.
we're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, you can't, because they're like 17.
Yeah.
I don't think we should. Okay, let's
And
do it.
yeah, so we tried it. Sure enough, you can. And my buddy, former buddy, he was just addicted to Robitussin for like 15 years or
The
some
Robo
shit.
Head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my neighbor had a TV. He couldn't put it on the wall, so I finally helped him put it on the wall in his bedroom. So now he has a TV in his bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So now he can jerk off in bed like an American.
Nice.
I was like, dude, that's why you've been in such a pissy baby mood for the last month. He just had this TV on the floor like he was throwing a hissy fit. I'm not going to put it up until you come help me do it. And it was like helping somebody tie off for heroin. I'm in his bedroom putting his TV on the wall. Like,
Did you put
I know
it
what
up?
you're going to do with this.
You put it up?
Yeah.
You suck.
I taught him how to do it. Now he knows how to do it. Each one teach one. I just wanted him to, because he's...
I would have sent him a link for like YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube video or the instructions that come with the mount. They have the instructions. They tell you what to do.
You're gonna be changing his brake pads in 3 months. I guarantee it.
Well, he's having a hard time with his lady friend, and he was like, "I wish there was an app just to get whores." So we're coming up with DoorGash, Instacunt.
Yeah.
DoorGash. Yeah.
And the alternative is
Instacunt.
maintaining a relationship with the opposite sex, which is more difficult than having
Yeah, it sucks.
Whoredash.
Whoregash. So there were protests at UT, and of course, all of their little things they were writing in blogs were like, "We didn't even do anything," which I'm too much of an old dad. When I read that, I'm like, "You did something."
Did something, yeah.
We didn't even do anything means you did something.
Did you see the video of the cop picking up the person going, "You're hurting me,"
Yeah.
like by his or her leg? It was definitely a they.
Third leg.
Yeah, picking it and carrying this person away. It was
Yeah.
so great. And it said, when my kids won't go to bed after the 19th time I've told them to go to bed.
We didn't even do anything.
Yeah.
So they were having a protest. UT has a lot of common areas where you can be in private and have a protest. If you go into public areas and you block the road and the sidewalk, you're now demonstrating.
I'll tell you what, the day I get sentenced to go to prison, it will be the day I transition.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
I'm a woman.
Yeah. Put me in the WNBA. I'm going to shoot a basket.
I will, I won't do anything crazy. I just don't want to be with the men.
You can be a Nazi girl.
They'll hurt my precious little lady butt.
It's either be a Nazi guy or be a girl. So my friend Norbert had some fancy company over, some friends from out of town, and they bought new pillows.
Mm-hmm.
And then his friend got so shit-faced that he went and took the brand new pillow in the corner and pissed on it. It was like Triumph the insult comic dog. That's a nice new pillow.
For me to piss
For
on.
me to piss on.
And I have an aunt who has a cat, and the cat's kind of a little shit. And he loves to pee on her bed. And so she knows that if she hasn't seen him pee in the litter box in a while, she needs to close the door to her bedroom so he won't go in her bedroom and pee on her bed.
Okay, having cats is great.
Yeah, I know.
What
It's
a great
amazing, isn't
idea
it?
for someone's house.
So she said that a couple weeks ago, she saw him pee in the litter box, and she was like, "Okay, well he peed, so I can leave my door open." And so she leaves the door open to her bedroom, and then like 30 minutes later, she goes back in her bedroom, and there's a fucking turd on it.
Yeah, my cat
Little
pisses on
asshole
my
cat.
clothes every day.
Cats don't pee and poop on things because they have to go to the bathroom.
No.
It's because you did something.
Yeah, it's out of spite. It's always out of spite.
No, my cat hangs out by my toilet, and every time I use the toilet, she gets mad at me and goes and pisses on my clothes by my bed.
When I was a kid, I had a cat, and she had kittens, and they were like under my bed or something, and I moved them to the closet. And the next day, there was a big old fucking cat shit in the middle of my bed.
Yeah, that's for you.
How dare you, Heath? How
You moved
dare
my
you.
children.
Yeah.
What if you had a pet lion and he just dropped his huge lion shit so he was pissed at you and sprayed urine all over? There's a tiger at the
Yeah,
Austin
that's
Zoo that does that. If you piss off the tiger, he'll spray you from downtown.
Oh yeah.
You can get like 20 feet on that thing.
Well,
Yeah, it's
I'd
not
rather
tiger
be
dick.
pissed on by a tiger than eaten by one, I think.
Yeah.
Rather than pissed on by
You
a
smell like tiger
than
piss. Yes, I do.
get in trouble with a pissed off tiger. So, nerd news, Donnie. We're talking about Stellar Blade today. It's in the news. We just played it.
Yeah. So Heath walked in the house to see titties and jiggly butt on the screen,
Yeah, it's the best graphics ever
and
Rock
it is
hard.
amazing. And
since Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball.
dude, and you're just watching this girl's butt, and you just want to slap it. I'm like, can I reach through the screen, please? Please, can I reach through the screen?
I have a VR
I
Stellar
feel like I
Blade.
have to text my fiance.
So first they got in trouble for
sorry.
having a hard R in the game.
Yeah.
Because there was graffiti that said the word har, and then next to it there was a neon store that said R Mart.
Yeah.
And everybody started reeing on the internet, all the lesbians who sue. They were like, this is a racist reference.
These Koreans know exactly what hard R means, right?
And the Koreans were like, the only time we ever heard a hard R was for a dirty movie. This is rated R, but worse. Like,
is it a hard R or a hard L?
This movie is rated L for luscious. And then Rolling Stone made
shit, there's a joke there. Because like niggling, right?
Yeah.
I have a niggling suspicion.
That's an L. That's a hard L.
Yeah, that's the hard L, right?
Discrepancy.
Okay, I'm gonna have to come up with something for that. Think of something.
Then Rolling Stone had an article that said this game is directly marketed to exactly a teenage boy's fantasy, and I was like, so's every other video game ever that's ever been made. Why are they all mad now?
Oh, I think I got it. So like people think white people can only be racist, but there's other cultures could be racist. I heard an Asian person say the N-word with a hard L.
There you go.
Try it out tonight, dude.
Yeah.
This Nazgul. What's up, my Nazgul? That's got a hard L on it too. We were talking about that with Final Fantasy. If the Koopos is the N-word for Koopos because they always call each other Koopo and no one else says it.
Yeah,
like
the
only ones that
Moogle.
are
Yeah,
allowed to
is it okay for a human to say Koopo, or is
only
that
them.
Moogles only? Right.
What's up, Koopo?
Right.
But then the other article said gaming has always treated women as objects to ogle, which is also done by the entire animal kingdom. There's nature engineers females to look nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, yell at Mother Nature.
If it wasn't for dudes ogling women, there wouldn't be women or dudes to exist.
You know how they keep making sex dolls better and better? You know what they haven't done yet?
Yeah.
Voice. They're all mute. They
who
still
else?
haven't made.
You know who else?
That's
does
called
it?
making them better.
I don't understand. Like people are like, don't ogle women, but it's like that's also what like the Mormons or not more like the you only fuck to procreate or whatever. That's the same argument.
Yeah,
so
that's
what
the
are we
religious.
doing
It's
here?
a religious argument.
That's Andrew
right?
Tate's
It's puritanical, right?
It's actually gay to have sex.
Yeah.
You're supposed to only procreate.
Yeah.
So are you aware of Star Wars Outlaws, Heath, the new game that's coming?
No.
Yeah, it's the opposite. It's ugly women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a horse face.
Good.
Ubisoft is making a Star Wars game. It's the people that made Division. It looks really good. It's open
Yeah, they
world.
should make more games with just complete threes getting plowed. That's fine.
That's fine. That's equal.
Oh, there's no problem with that happening on Twitter. It's only whenever the woman's hot. That's whenever that's a problem.
Okay.
Because like The Last of Us had that sex scene with that chick who looks like a dude because she's all roided up, and they were all like, "Oh, this is the most amazing thing we've ever seen. Oh my god!" And then as soon as there's a hot woman, it's like that's problematic.
Sexy girls aren't allowed to have sex with me.
Right.
But I can have sex with an ugly girl.
Well, it seems like they're not allowed to have sex with me.
Is this Biden's fault? Is this Trump's fault or Biden's fault or Obama's?
I think
Thanks a lot.
That's what they say every time I ask. Like, no, I'm not allowed.
Thanks, Reaganomics. So Kira is in Outlaws, the girl from Game of Thrones.
Trickle down
Really?
pussynomics.
Yeah. What's her name? Emma.
I hate the shitty fucking
She
Disney
has a
canon.
standard
God.
British white girl name. I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
The
Emilia
Khaleesi.
Clarke.
Emilia Clarke.
Yeah.
So and then they also there's a scene of her walking by the main character walking past Han Solo and Carbonite.
Ugh.
So that means it's sometime after the Solo movie.
It's between Empire and Return of the Jedi. Is when
So
the
Emma
game
Clarke is
happens.
running the Red Dawn, whatever, Crimson
Yeah.
Dawn.
Yeah.
Still under Maul, possibly.
Okay.
And then the game happens while Han's frozen in Carbonite.
Okay.
So he's being moved around. So you might end up having a run in with Boba Fett and all kind of stuff.
It's still gonna suck. It's gonna be like, hey, look, remember him? Remember that?
It's going to suck for you. I'm going to love it.
Key jangly.
Oh, you know what they're going to do now in Star Wars? The battle droids are going to get in trouble for calling everyone sir, for misgendering.
Right, probably.
Because they call everybody Roger and sir.
Yeah, you can't. That's a male name.
They're going to have that bitch from YouTube.
Yeah. So Josh
Don't call me sir.
Josh is gonna spend $130 on this game that's gonna be $39.99 2 months later.
It's Ubisoft. I'll probably wait.
Yeah.
The Jewishness is taking over. Stellar Blade is going to last me
You need to
until
be more of a
August.
Jewish gamer.
You know, it sucks because back in the day, like every game went down.
Yeah.
It was like it comes out a year later. It's like it's guaranteed to go down. And then Nintendo was like, you know what? What if our games never go down?
Yeah.
Even if they came out 40 years ago.
The other Jewish thing I was thinking about was the Gaza Strip, the West Bank. That's beachfront property, right?
Yeah.
So Israel, do they have beachfront property?
Maybe
otherwise?
we just gentrify the whole thing. Just we take it.
So they want boats. They want shipping. They're trying to get Mediterranean access for seacraft. But the Germans had U-boats, and Israel's going to have the Jew-boats.
Yeah, Jew-boats. Jew 571.
Every Final Fantasy game so far has come. They introduce the different characters, and the guy's like, "I'm a fighter," and the girl's like, "I'm a rogue," and the dude's like, "I'm an archer," and then there's always a guy that's like, "And I'm gay." It's like, why do we need this? They've been inclusive since like the 90s. There's some dude whose only job
is DEI
is
money, right? It's the ESG.
There's always a Final Fantasy character whose only job is to be gay. And I thought of a thing
They're
for
ahead of their time. That's what they were.
The golden saucer is for furries to drink out of. Remember Rogan was saying that one hotel had a litter box and a saucer in it for furries to drink out of? That's why it's called the golden saucer. So you can cosplay as a Moogle and piss in the sandbasket.
Okay, hear me out. Spider-Man.
Hmm?
But when he's bitten by the radioactive spider, instead of getting superpowers, he just dies of cancer.
Uh-huh.
And then Mary Jane it's just about her pain.
Yeah.
The whole rest of the Spider-Man comic is about her trauma. Oh, my husband.
It's just, or maybe Uncle Ben gets bitten by the radioactive spider, and Peter just becomes an exterminator.
Hates spiders.
He's got a grudge.
I've been trying to write this joke. Heath, maybe you can help me. The fireside chance was what's his name? The New Deal.
FDR.
Yeah.
Best president ever.
But
Besides Trump.
Yeah, because of the Great Depression, he was talking to everybody to make him feel better for being broke or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then, was it by a fire or not? Or was it just called that?
It was because your radio was beside your fireplace back in the day,
Okay.
and so you sat by the fireplace around the radio and listened to FDR say, "It's going to be okay. We're not all going to die. The only thing to fear is fear itself."
Okay.
And also, I can't walk, but you don't know that.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
we're keeping that a secret.
That doesn't help my joke. I wanted to do about the previous administration, the Hoover guy that wore panties. And that there was a fireplace in the White House because his legs were cold. So he could do speeches by the fire because he was wearing his wife's underwear.
That's a different Hoover.
Which Hoover is it?
J. Edgar Hoover
was the FBI director who wore women's panties. Herbert Hoover was the president.
Herbert Hoover was the guy they blamed the Great Depression on.
Yeah, the Great Depression.
Those guys are all dead. That means they're gay. It's gay to die.
Yeah, it's gay to die.
My dad's real gay then. My ex cheated on me with her coworker. I told her this isn't going to be easy, but I need to sleep with one of my coworkers to make it even.
What's his name?
And then she said, "But all your coworkers are men." I told her, "I told you it wasn't going to be easy."
It's going to hurt me more than it hurts you.
Yeah,
that's what my parents said when I got a spanking.
Yep. And I always said, "No, it won't. No, it won't."
You can tell how bad the economy is by how many of your friends are selling their shit on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Somebody you thought was doing well, and then they're like, I got to get rid of this old amplifier. And you're like, ooh, Jeff's hard times. What happened? You get laid off?
Ooh, Jeff's getting rid of the Vox.
Facebook is how I find out that my friends are all fucked up.
I think dying of dementia might be the best way to die.
Nice.
Because, you're dying, but then you're like, what was I doing?
Can I finish? Let me start over where I was at.
Hey, what was I?
What do you think David Bowie's pronouns are if he was around now?
You know what? I would think that he would just be like, "No, I'm he, him. It's fine."
Yeah, well, I'm a star man.
Yeah.
I'm from outer space. I'm a galaxy person. He's the one that died before. Remember in 2015 when all this Prince and him died and everybody's like, this is the worst year ever. Mm-hmm. And then the next year was 2016 and Trump came into power.
It was 2016. So that was the worst year ever.
Okay.
They all died in 2016.
I thought they died because they knew bad things were coming.
Yeah.
And they were trying to dodge.
Bowie and Prince definitely were like, we're going to get out of here.
Yeah. I think that's what Biggie and Tupac did because the puppy thing was coming. They knew what trouble he was going to get in
that's
later.
That's way early.
Yeah, they killed each other.
They
so
had
they
a
didn't have to
statute of
admit to being
limitations.
fucked
They
by
had to
P.
get
Diddy.
out so far before.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want any part of this.
Hey, maybe P. Diddy had Biggie killed because he wouldn't touch his pee-pee.
I have a friend that's on Ambien. It's basically the opposite of Ozempic. It makes you eat everything. Mm-hmm. That's Adrian. Adrian gets up in the middle of the night and wakes up the next morning and he's like, what happened in my kitchen?
Yeah,
so
Ambien does that. Yeah.
I told him we need to make a YouTube channel of like a motion capture camera.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't even have to do any work.
Yeah, you set up like a wild wildlife camera
Yeah.
like they do for the deer.
Those
For
infrareds
yourself
or whatever.
to
Yeah.
catch yourself hulking out on chicken
Yeah.
or whatever the hell. Then he can be famous. He wants to be on YouTube.
I knew I was eating in the middle of the night. Did not know I was masturbating at the same time.
Adrian's Ambien.
Damn it, Ambien.
Amdrian. The Ambidrian channel.
I wonder if he gets a lot of anxiety whenever he sees that he's eating so much.
It's my anxiety. It's a little Pokemon.
Do people still buy their kids hamsters to see if they're going to grow up to be serial killers?
They should.
Okay. Yeah, I
Here
get
you
it.
go, Billy. Here's a hamster for you to carry out your deepest fantasy on. Please don't practice serial killing on
Little
it.
baby Richard Gere has a boy. Let's see what he does. I'm the king of the furries.
Well, we know he's not a serial killer.
I was going to do a Black Crowes cover, but of a Karen yelling at her contractor about
Yeah.
her porch.
Yeah.
She talks to Angel.
Yeah.
He never mentions the word 2x4s. She talks to Angel. Emma Stone, you know why her mouth is all fucked up?
Why?
She's a thumb sucker.
Uh-huh.
Still. So that's why she's all she's a succubus.
Well, better the thumb than Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, right. She wasn't one of those, was she?
I have another $1 million idea. We're going to start a HOA in Palestine with like a really good insurance policy. Then any kind of damage that happens, we can be like, you can't have that there like that. It's ugly. You have to get kicked out of the neighborhood. That's probably what the Jews are doing now.
You need
anyway.
to get the explosion marks off your lawn.
You can't have a whole missile shell in your garden. It blocks the right of way. We're going to have to eject you from the... This is my house. You cannot take my house.
Palestinian HOA. Okay.
You ever go in a gas station and there's two cashiers and nobody's in line? And you're like, who do I choose? I just started going with the most attractive one every time.
What's his name? You can do that over here. The Palestinians that run our breadbasket.
Yeah.
They're the ones that offered to cut my penis
You are a
off.
Jew? I can cut.
Yeah.
I can cut. Yeah.
Then I try to tell them, like, I picked you because you're the most attractive.
I did that to Matthew Broussard at the Creek in the Cave. Do you know who that is?
I've heard the name.
He's a handsome comedian.
Mhm. Hate him. I hate handsome, funny people.
Yeah, my buddy, I was over at his house and he was like, do you watch any handsome comedians? And I was like, I don't know. I hadn't really differentiated. And he put on Matthew Broussard and I was like, yeah, he's funny. Then he showed up at Creek and I was a little drunk and he used all the rest of the water from the igloo thing. And I was like, oh, you bogarted the water. And he's like, hey, how's it going? I was like, I just found out about you last week. My friend was showing me, asking me if I liked handsome comedians. He gave me this weird look, and I was like, I'm not trying to tell you that I think you're handsome. I'm just telling you that my friend asked me if I liked handsome. This conversation has gone poorly. I'm sorry, sir. Goodbye. I had to walk away.
You want to go back to my place?
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to hit on you. I'm just trying to tell you my friend is gay.
Let's have a
Tell you
sleepover.
why my friend thought you
Yeah.
were funny. That's entitlement, though.
All right, let's take a break real quick, and we'll be right back.
There. Let's see what happens here with the comedy stylings of Heath Underhill. Heath Underhill. It's a good name. Good comedy name. Make some noise for Heath Underhill, everybody.
How convenient would it be to be addicted to sucking dick and crack? Like you run out of crack, you're like, yay, I'm out of crack. Let's go get some crack. I got broken up with about a year ago. Ever since then, I've been working on my revenge body. I said I'm working on it, you fucking assholes. If you don't know what a revenge body is, that's when if somebody breaks up with you, you work out really hard, eat real healthy, try and get in real good shape so you can kill your ex. I've been working hard too, man. I feel like I could like almost take her. Like.
I love it. Heath Underhill. That was amazing.
And we're back.
We have Dylan with us for a second. He's going to be DJing the event in February, the surprise jungle. What's up, Dylan?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Thank you for joining us.
DJ Siesta, check him out at DJ Siesta, DJ Siesta on social media, right?
Yeah, you can find me as the DJ Siesta. There's other DJ Siestas, but I am the DJ Siesta. So
You and your wife are both getting into showbiz at an alarming rate. So eventually either you're going to be Chiaki's husband or she's going to be Mr. Siesta's wife.
yeah, she might become Miss Iesta.
Her punk band, she looks like one of the Gorillas. She's got crazy hair color. She's Asian. She's jumping up and down.
Yeah, she looks like their
this
bass
is
player,
awesome.
basically. Yeah. Wait, no, she's not. Yeah.
Yeah, she's super rad. Definitely really lucky. I always wanted a punk rock girlfriend, and I got a punk rock wife. It's
Do you still have the kimono from your wedding picture that you wore?
No, we rented those.
God damn it. I was hoping you'd wear that to the surprise jungle when you're DJing.
A DJ renting a kimono is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
DJ's Mr. Siesta Kimono Rental Incorporated.com.
I've already been accused of being a weeb too much, mostly just by my wife, which I'm like,
It's our fault. We taught her the concept of weeaboo, and now she's like, "Is Dylan weeaboo? Oh, you are weeaboo."
I know she's like, I don't know about all these white guys dating Asian, and I'm like, well, okay, so you're the first Asian I ever dated. So,
My wife does the same thing. She's like, "You like a big ass, don't you?" And I'm like, "I guess now, yeah." I
My
do."
my costume is not your culture.
the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah. The ass soup. So one of the common courtesy things that we all hopefully learned growing up is don't draw attention to yourself. Don't make a scene. Don't get your ass out in public. And that's one of my other red flags where I can start picking out the psychos from my life.
Oh yeah.
It's you see it. As I get older, I'm getting better at seeing these things. People who ask for stuff.
It only took 47 years.
I am a slow learner, master. But now I'm starting to see more people acting all crazy out in the world, and I'm like, oh, not friend.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, I should have known this shit when I was 25.
Yeah.
There are many people that intersected with my life where I should have been like, oh, fuck off the second I met them. And I have learned that to my detriment.
Well, we had friends when we were little, when we were skateboarding, that were psychos, and we were like, fuck yeah, dude, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
But we were bored. We had anything else to do.
Yeah.
Now, married, kids, full-time job. I don't think
have time for that
psychos
mess.
are fun anymore.
Yeah, can't put that evil on me.
This is not cool like it used to be cool.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I had a buddy who lived in his mom's basement, and we all were down there all the time. And she'd yell down, Scott! He'd be like, shut up, bitch! And we were like, wow, that's awesome. Can we play your guitars? She was not even allowed downstairs or anything. So I was trying to find out about this band Idols everybody likes now.
Yeah, is it Zoomer shit? Oh yeah.
It's great.
Oh yeah. We brought that up on the website because we know somebody who's firmly in his Idols era, and he's like, they bring the RAWK because I'm a white girl. Yeah,
their album Tangic is on the end of an ear.
Yeah,
they're that big.
Yeah. So
I looked them up last night, but I typed it wrong. It's Idols DLES.
Yeah.
But I looked up IDOLS.
Oh no, it's like idling a car.
Dude, Idols is awesome.
Oh, there's an
like
Idols song?
instrumental new wave video game music.
Okay.
It's really good. They have one album. There's no bullshit screaming lyrics about nothing. It's just cool. I mean, I don't know if it's cool. I think it's cool, but I'm not cool, so it's cool to me.
I'm not cool.
Oh, and then Apple does this new awesome thing also that's cool now. For your screenshot of your wallpaper, it puts the portrait in front of the time.
Oh, it's badass.
So Tifa's tits are more important than what time it is now. So if you put a picture of a person on your phone, it puts them in front of.
Yeah, what time is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's Tifa's tits o'clock.
That's totally freaked me out though.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at my phone and it was like, I guess midnight, but like my head was blocking the 1 in the picture, and so I was like, oh shit, 2 a.m. Oh no, okay.
Remember how hard that shit was doing graphic design and Photoshop and layers and everything back in the day, and it's part of the phone now.
It just knows. It just does it. It's the AI shit.
Yeah, it's taking over.
So I was watching Indiana Jones at my wife's mother's house yesterday, and the commercials were all prepper shit. There was a solar panel battery thing. There's Patriot solar panel.
Yeah.
Which if I'm waiting for one that's like Black & Decker or Rayovac or Makita, something that already makes good tools. Yeah. I don't need a flag on it. or have it be marketed on a 1-800 thing for old people. And
You're
then
talking like a communist right now.
yeah.
Anyway.
Well, what about everyone who's like fully bought into the Milwaukee ecosystem?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need the Milwaukee solar panels is what we need, right?
Milwaukee's fine. They
Yeah.
make
It
tools
would have been
already.
nice to have had some solar panels today. So apparently every time a little storm blows through, I lose power for 6 hours.
Welcome to Texas.
Oh, God.
I mean, I saw your stop sign got.
Yeah, my stop
blown
sign
down.
got blown down. There's tree branches. Everybody on Austin Summer was like, I think we had a little tornado. It could have just been a microburst. But yeah, power was knocked out for me for 6 hours. I was like, oh, it's that time of year again because this happened last year. And it
Reminded
happens.
me
all-
of the Patriot commercial. I
and
should've
we're
bought that
always
goddamn
the
thing.
last one. I'm always the last one to have my power turned back on. I was following the outage, and it was like, 18,000 people, 14,000, 9,000, 200, and it's still nothing to me.
3 people.
Yeah. Fuck you, particularly. Yeah.
Now you have,
Over at
now you have minority.
They're like,
Yeah.
it's done.
Yeah.
Let's just wait a minute before we turn this guy.
Yeah.
Donnie, what you've been through is worse than the Katrina victims that live near the levees when they
Yeah.
broke them.
Women will never understand the pain that men. Yeah.
But yeah, the next thing after the solar panel was food rations.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of the people, random people on TikTok that like us are preppers. When I look at their channels,
Excellent, dude.
I think it's kind of one of those hints of like the Civil War movie where you can hear gunshots over the horizon and you know something bad is coming.
Yeah.
They're selling food on the Indiana the old people commercial.
I think it's just. Really, it's just the Alex Jones shit because he's got the you get your prepper bundle and all that.
If I'm in a situation where I have to ration food, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah.
Because there's no
Safer.
way. There's no way I'm doing it. The first day, it's going to be full portions.
Yeah.
And it's going to be full portions until there's no food left.
We've been talking
It's
about.
like, dude, you went through you went through all of it in like a week. What are you doing? It's like
Eating normally.
I need
yeah.
the calories.
Yeah.
we were trying to figure out a safe word for old people to tell young people.
Nothing even happened yet. You're not even. It's so good. It tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It keeps those boxes of cereal keep forever. You can find Cinnamon Toast Crunch and eat it. We were trying to. He figured out this joke we've been trying to figure out for a long time. To old people, if you're old and it's time to go, you need to tell your kids a secret safe word, so that they know to kill you. And Heath, what's the secret safe word?
Every commercial, there's an interracial couple.
That's how your children know it's time to kill dad. You're too racist for society. It's
Yeah.
time to go.
You're not noticing the right things
Let's take
anymore.
a family trip to Japan. There's a woods there where you can climb a tree and there's a rope. So maybe Logan Paul will come see you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been surrounded by whiny boys and girl bosses at work and at home. Like I have an 11-year-old son, I have a wife, I have 4 girl bosses at work, and this psycho that works next to me. So this is where I get away and do dude shit because I don't want to live in baby land. Every other environment I am in my life is like, I want something. You're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
And it's like,
This house is a no bitch zone. No bitches and no bitching.
I was trying to write a joke about how tits are called fun bags until they sag, and then they're not fun anymore. They're just bags.
They're sandbags.
Sandbags.
They go from being water balloons to just like empty plastic.
I like a
Gross.
saggy tit. I don't mind a saggy tit.
Yeah, I like the way they flop. I like the way they move.
I like the way you move.
Heath, what else are you working on, sir?
Jokes or
Sir, no one knows why liars lie, sir.
Women only make 70% of what men make.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a mathematician, but that should mean that trans women make 170% of what men make.
That's why they don't get hired anywhere.
I haven't figured that out.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why they're
We can't hire
everywhere
you. We
now.
can't afford you. There's a guy at my work.
It's not the face tattoos. It's
Yeah.
There's a guy I work with. He vapes all the time. He won't stop vaping. Serial vapist, this guy.
nice.
Uh,
He blows it in your face, and we just don't even give him consent or anything.
stop vaping, people.
I feel violated.
Puts the child locks on the window in the car.
He vaped my kid.
We're all vaping now. Yeah.
I'm not trapped in here with you.
Um,
You're trapped in here with my vape.
I got a new stress reliever.
Mm-hmm.
Stop taking responsibility for my actions.
Nice.
I don't know. I thought that was funny, but it hasn't worked.
There's more there.
I
Yeah,
stopped.
there's like another tag or something.
I stopped driving defensively. You know, I'm on the offense now.
You have to have a coach every time you get in the car. Feet shoulder width apart now.
I need examples of like not taking responsibility for my actions. I just haven't sat down and thought of them yet. I was like, so if you ever see me like, not returning the cart to the cart return, I'm not being an asshole.
I'm living my best life. This is my truth.
I'm concentrating on my mental health.
I'm trying to work on me right now. It's my wellness, well-being. It affects my well-being having to put my cart away.
I was thinking the other day about Epstein because I don't have a lot going on. Mm-hmm. That was like the most upset people got over the death of a pedophile.
Yeah. He's the only pedophile people have been upset when they died. Yeah.
I wish he had his acting credits so they would have put him on the Oscars in that in memoriam thing with everybody else.
I called my coworker a retard.
Yeah.
And my boss was like, "You can't call me a retard." No. He's like, "Dude, you can't call people a retard. It's not nice." I'm like, "Well, I don't say it lightly." I don't know about that.
It's only for emergency.
Yeah.
Break glass.
He's not regular retarded. He's God retarded. He's like, he got all church retarded.
Oh, spiritually retarded.
Well, yeah.
Those people that like fill their head up with Jesus and leave no room for thought.
People think there's a secret part of their body
logic.
that the doctor can't find with your spirit that goes forever. I'm special.
Oh, this
I'm
isn't
My
a
Little Pony.
No, The Office had the absolute best take on that, and it's Michael Scott. And he says, "You don't call retarded people retards. You call your friends retards when they're acting retarded."
Exactly.
It's perfect. It's Zen. It's like Zen wisdom.
Yeah. So this isn't really a bit, but this happened. I was talking to this guy, and I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?" And he's like, "Well, me and my wife are going out with this young couple from church." And he's like, "So like," and then he's just like, he's a rambler. Mm-hmm. He's not a big make your point and move on guy. He's a big just. Well, he's like, so when couples come to our church, we ask them. We go, "Hey, y'all getting married? Are y'all married? Are you gonna get married? Why not? Why aren't you getting married?" And he's like, if they haven't gotten married in a certain amount of time, the pastor kicks them out of the church.
Nice.
And I was like, dude, that's horrible. Like,
don't throw me in the briar patch.
I was like, so you want people to change? They want you to change before you want them to get clean before they take a bath or whatever. And he's like, no, it's like, if there's like a bad apple, if it's going bad and you put it in with the other apples, they go bad. It's like, they're not apples, they're people.
That's why I was talking about ejecting psychos from your life, because if they complain about the same thing over and over again for years and you're like, you're not doing anything about this.
I told him it sounded like the pastor wasn't minding his own fucking business.
Keep your laws off my body.
Oh, did I ever do this one? A grinder for people on diets. We need a app that's a grinder. It's like there's a pizza 50 feet away from you, so you can cheat on your diet. You could call it grinder.
Ashley,
like a sandwich.
Ashley Fattison.
Ashley, yeah, that's good. My fiance was like, when we're gonna have kids, my biological clock is ticking. I'm like, yeah, everybody's is. Yeah. That's how time works.
That's special. I'm having an existential crisis. All right, we'll come back to reality. We're all here. You don't get to go there.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is funny, but like we get sad when people die, but we don't really get sad when people die. We get sad when they die out of order.
Oh, when it's not their turn yet. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So like, if you live to 100, no one's gonna be sad. They're gonna be like, "Good job."
Though I had a Jewish grandmother that kept telling me every time I saw her since I was 12, you might not see me again. This might be the last time. And then she died when I was like 30, and I was like, this is way over.
She kept disappointing.
I was already sad that you were dead when I was 12.
God damn it.
You Jewed me.
There's nothing worse than too many deathbeds.
She negotiated the rate of her grief.
My stepdad went on his deathbed like 4 times before I moved out. He'd be like, take care of your mom.
That's toxic.
Like, yeah, I'll take care of her.
Toxic.
I was like, either leave me some shit or stop going on your deathbed, because.
What do you got coming? You got any inheritance coming from your ancestors?
No.
Same. I told
my mom paid for her own cremation though, so I don't have to deal with that.
Already?
She called me. like a couple weeks ago. She's like, "Hey, I paid to be cremated." I was like, "You mean like after you die, right?" Not like,
And she acted like she was hooking you up. You're welcome.
yeah.
Cheers. I appreciate that.
That's a big thing for her. You know,
That's a big step into the hole that's on fire.
my dad left me nothing except questions.
Those are free. They're free questions.
Where'd you go? Yeah.
It's fun thinking about how much of a piece of shit you are and if it's which one of your parents' fault it is. If you don't know.
Yeah, it's my dad's for sure.
Yeah.
And my mom's
That's
for
how
allowing
you
that behavior from him.
remove responsibility from yourself. It's one of your wellness things.
Yeah.
It's my dad.
It's like,
genes.
don't blame yourself, blame the planets.
Yeah, I was telling I was telling my son I was coming over here, and he was like, "Oh, you're going to the store, huh?" He was like, "You're not coming back."
The smart kid. You need to tell him. You need to ask me if he's ever heard of manifesting. It's like, if you keep saying I'm not going to come back.
Yeah.
Then it'll be your fault.
Yeah.
It's not my fault they keep putting the cigarettes farther from the house.
You
I have to
you
go
keep
to
putting it in
Mississippi
the.
now.
You keep putting it out in the universe, and next thing you know, child support payments
And then we
are
don't
not
want
getting
them.
paid.
Is there any food left? Did you guys leave any food?
We have a couple wings.
I
ate
said I
2
wasn't
wings,
hungry, and then I
which
saw
I
y'all
wasn't
eat,
even.
and I got
I wasn't
some.
hungry. I ate 2 wings, and now I want 8 more wings.
Yeah. Yeah. Dylan went and provided us pizza and wings today.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So you've gotten on Mothership with Mike before.
I was actually the first person to ever do that, Mike.
What are you talking
I was
about?
number 1 on the list
When they opened?
the first time. Yeah.
2 South bys ago?
Yep. hmm
Yeah, we were there. We saw the line. It was crazy.
I was the first person to perform on that open mic.
Nice.
Really?
In the,
Yep.
in the little man room?
Yep, little boy.
Did they move
Little
it to
tight little boy.
the... So you've been on the fat man.
Little boy is actually short for tight little sexy boy.
Yeah. It's named after Hinchcliffe's proclivities.
Yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
He's like, if you do what you love, you never work a whole
Yeah.
day.
Stay in your life. Yeah.
I do, little boys. Hoodie comedy.
Yeah. I just love that clip that came up recently of Shane Gillis just going, "You're gay, dude.
Yeah.
You're gay in real life. You're actually gay."
Yeah.
Yeah. Just shutting him down.
So what are we going to stream? Are we going to stream Stellar Blade or Final Fantasy or Jedi?
Well, we
or
kind
Baldur's
of
Gate?
have to stream Stellar Blade at least
Yeah.
a little bit. We got to put the titties and the butt out there.
I got past some of the boring stuff. So we're
Yeah.
I got
tit
one
meat.
more premise with no punchline.
Well, good.
Guys that complain about their wife not sucking dick anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, she's your wife. What do you think sucking dick is for? It's to get you to marry her. She's done. Why would you
Yeah.
expect her to
You
suck
don't
your
drink
dick?
at bars anymore either, or anything else fun. Everything
Yeah.
stops. You can list a bunch of fun things that you do before you're
If
married.
you want
that
to keep
are now
getting your
over.
dick sucked, cheat on your wife.
Yeah.
Get one of those Chinese robots, the dick suck robot.
Yeah.
Have you seen that thing? It's got an undulating rubber hole. It's at the sperm extraction place in China because they have a population problem. So they made like a
haven't seen that. That's,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
They don't even make it look like a hot girl. They make it look like a hot Wally robot.
There's like, wait, are there at least good dick sucking lips on the robot, or is it?
It's
Just
a
I'll look it up.
twirling thing
Yeah.
with ribs on the inside. So yeah, I mean humans can't do that. Have you seen the Chinese dick suck machine, Heath?
Mm-mm, no.
Ooh, baby.
I'm pulling it up.
We're gonna be on an FBI watch list.
Dude, it's going to be crazy like 50 years from now when people get hard looking at a robot with like fucking spinning gears.
Sperm
And
extraction
LEDs.
machine yours for $13,000. Chinese masturbation robot helps guys masturbate at the doctor's office.
That looks
it's
like the
just-
beginning of a horror movie.
It looks like Hal, but instead of a red eye, it's a thing that sucks your dick.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid
I'm
I
not
can't
sticking my
suck
dick in that. I'm sorry.
Looks like a PS5.
yeah, I don't know. Like honestly, it doesn't look that appealing.
It looks like a PS5.
I like this one. This one's cool.
Dude, can you imagine getting the red ring of death on that thing?
Having to send it off to replace. They're like, oh, the works got gummed up.
Yeah, I came in it too much. There's too much cum in this. Can you fix the cum?
Thank you.
Problem?
Can you clean the cum out of my dick sucking machine, please?
Is
That's
it
gonna come. That's happening eventually. Like there's going to be maintenance for sex robots.
$6,000
$6,000
compared to having a wife and kids. That's a
That-
lot less
what
money.
a
That's pretty cheap
dude.
compared to that, right?
6,000, 6 G's. That's
Yeah.
not shipping. Probably shipping from China is going to be another 6 G's.
Like cheaper things to put your dick in that.
You know, there's
Cantaloupes.
fleshlights and shit. Cantaloupes. You warm up. You microwave a freaking
Microwave
watermelon.
cantaloupe.
I bet that thing doesn't have a voice either. You
Yeah.
can
You
make
can't,
Alexa.
you can't fuck a microwaved watermelon. That's racist.
Yeah.
You got to get another robot to clean the Chinese extraction dick suck
Yeah.
robot.
It
You gotta
has-
get a maid, Rosie.
Could you imagine? Like that's gonna be somebody's job. Is like, I clean out. I clean out.
So if you told your maid that comes here that she has to do that now, that's part of her job is to clean out your dick suck machine and just put it right in the living room. Like this is how single I am.
Hey,
this
could
is how
you-
many girls don't ever come here.
Yeah, I
I
just
got my
need a-
dick suck machine next to the front door.
Yeah. I mean, they're very intimate. It's very intimate already because they clean my toilets.
Maybe there'll be like a trumpet and they'll have like a spit valve. And
Yeah.
Shoots right out the back into
Like a French
into the
horn.
garbage.
Yeah. It's the condensation release.
It's
Yeah.
like an auto flushing mechanism.
Yeah, my goddamn oven's self-cleaning. How come I can't get everything else to be self-cleaning around here? You lose your deposit on your apartment because they had to clean it.
Dude, what if one of those things gets pregnant, dude?
There's a whole Rick and Morty episode about that.
Papa, help me. Papa, kill me, Papa. I don't want to live, Papa.
The real origin story of Terminator.
Yeah.
He's just angry. He's not killing people because we're bad for the earth. They're killing people because they're mad
Yeah.
that you went.
Oh, that,
It's because it's a kid mad at his dad. That's exactly what ends the human race.
Father, I want to kill you. Yes, son.
Yeah.
You want to switch to streams?
Yeah, so we're gonna switch and we're gonna stream some titties, some Stellar Blade titties, and we'll be around. There may be more shows. There may be more streams. Be sure to check out God Awful Entertainment on all of the platforms at God Awful Entertainment on like Twitter. Check out Heath. Is it all at Heath Underhill?
yeah, except on my TikTok and my YouTube. It's Heath Underhill Comedy.
No
Underhill
underscore Underhill.
No, it's just Heath Underhill.
Heath Underhill score.
Heath Underhill score.
And
Score.
People were like, I typed underscore like 50 times. I never found his name.
They're gonna end up coding you into the algorithm with that.
Yeah.
That's right.
I only have like one show this next month. Right now it's at the Vulcan on the 17th.
Is it another best of
May
all?
17th. No, it's Toxic Masculinity.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully I can get another best of Vulcan.
That's May
'cause I made
17th?
my pee move.
Yeah.
Yeah. And check out, if you want to listen to some cool house, you want a good playlist, like while you're working or whatever, check out the DJ Siesta. He's, we want him to get all the views.
Keep an eye out for Surprise Jungle in February 2025.
Yeah. We're going to keep reminding you for the next 10 months. You're going to know
Putting
all
it in
about
the
it.
universe, so I have to do it.
I already forgot I'm doing that show.
You're not. You're just setting up benches for free.
We're renegotiating.
We're paying you an exposure.
No, we're talking about hosting from the DJ stand. If you want to do any of that too.
hosting from the DJ stand.
Yeah, because he's got a mic.
Am I doing a set?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But if you want to do jokes from that thing too, you can.
yeah.
There's 2 mics.
Pew, 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 pew.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's
come
what
to
I
the
say when I
stage.
come.
Me, you can introduce yourself.
Make some noise.
Oh, dude. So there's a internet radio station that I really like. It's called Noods Radio, Noods.
Yeah.
They're out of Bristol in England. And one of their
Titles is
DJs
fun.
that they have is some like African DJ that's playing like African dance music or whatever. And that dude is obsessed with the pew, 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 pew.
Is it DJ, do you want a banana?
Yeah, he does it every
Why are
like
you
3.5
gay?
minutes. Yeah.
Why are you gay?
They eat the poo-poo.
They eat
DJ,
the
give me a
poo-poo.
coconut for a banana.
Yeah. I am becoming an African DJ. I love the sound effect that goes pew, 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 pew.
Can you hear my smile?
They take the poo poo. They eat the poo poo.
They do a thing called feasting. All right, that's it for the episode for this week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Fisting.
Feasting.